weather, but the leaves aren't on the ground yet. Thanks, Joe. Place your bets, another royal baby on the way. Kensington Palace announcing yesterday that the Duchess of Cambridge is pregnant with she and Prince William's second child. Royal family historian Mandy Littlefield joining us now to talk about this. And, I said place your bets, and Mandy, people do bet on this over in Britain. It is legal, and they do bet on it, don't they?
They do. As a matter of fact, last year when the Duchess of Cambridge was pregnant with Prince George, before we knew the name, bookmakers across the country were taking bets on what name he would have. George was a top contender. Several other names had come up in the crop of traditional royal names. And of course, as we now know, George did in fact win out.
Well, and what's interesting, too, is we spoke a little earlier, and this is obviously, as you just mentioned, their second child. They sort of have a term for that, don't they?
They do. It's termed the heir and the spare. Prince William, when he was born in 1982, he was the heir to Prince Charles. And then when Harry was born a couple of years later, he was referred to as the spare. So that was the first time, I think, at least in the United States, we heard that major term, heir and spare.
That's cold, though. That is cold, I gotta say. Now let's talk about, we're excited here because everybody gets excited for a baby, a royal baby even more so. In Great Britain, I assume they're over the top?
They are. But everyone's always very excited about a royal baby because it means the continuation of the monarchy. And of course, babies are always wonderful.
But they also have something, it's maybe a distraction this time, or I don't know, could it even affect the vote on Scotland perhaps separating from the United Kingdom?
That's a good question. I'm really not sure. I know that's definitely one of the major talking points in the nation right now. The birth of the royal baby, it is important. It's a big event, but I think the vote for Scottish independence is possibly going to outweigh even that.
Well, the thing is, though, as you say, the royal family is very well thought of in Britain. At least it is lately. That isn't always the case. They've had their scandals and issues over the years, and their estimation among the public has come down at times. But this kind of event really does polish their image, for lack of a better term.
It does. It does. It's always a very nice, brings sort of an innocence and just a simple happiness to the royal family, which I'm sure, as parents, we all can enjoy and appreciate.
Yeah, we can all relate because we've all had kids. Mm-hmm. Mandy, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.